Yes, I'm back. Finally. Since I still gotta figure out how to exactly continue the lore of my Jurassic World alternate universe, I decided to start with something new. I got into speculative evolution recently, with my favorite series so far being the Epic of Serena and Tales of Kaimere. And what I especially love about Kaimere is the mix of dinosaurs and more recent species, as well as humans inhabiting it. And therefore, I decided to do something similar. The species that started it is Thalassospinus giganteus, but more on that later. I created the speculative marine Spinosaurid last year after learning about the Chimeran Kurachaku, and a few weeks ago I thought, why not make more? Now I started working on an entire spec evo planet I wanna use as the setting for some stories in the future. And since the Neospinosaurids are the lineage that started it all, I will give you a basic overview today, before diving deeper into the individual species. But first, what is Karun? Karun is an Earth-like planet in a distant solar system that once was part of an empire or several empires ruled by highly advanced extraterrestrial civilizations, which for an unknown reason collapsed several hundreds of thousands of years ago. Over the course of their existence, they brought organisms from other planets to new worlds, either because of their interplanetary trade, as an experiment to document their evolution, or to preserve them in case they go extinct on their home planet. Whatever the motives were, their rule is largely forgotten on Karun, although some of their remnants led to the foundation for some of the mythology of Karun's tribes. Yeah, humans are also a part of this planet, although the development of the civilization was heavily influenced by the existence of dinosaurs as the dominant species. Right now, they are still in a pre-industrial age, although you can't say they aren't highly developed yet. The climate on Karun overall is a bit warmer than on Earth. The polar ice caps don't extend as much as on Earth, and the tropical zone is larger. The 5 continents on this planet are Arum, the largest landmass of this world, Pattaria, Luravia, Kamura in the north, and Aishania in the south. So far, I only really finished 2 groups of Karun's extant animals yet, one being the already mentioned Neospinosaurids, a lineage of theropods descending from Spinosaurus, making them one of the oldest lineages on Karun, and another yet unnamed one. These creatures are revamped designs I came up with as a child. So far, I have 3 ideas for their origins, which will be explained in a future video. Like I said, I will start with the Neospinosaurids today, so let's get to that. The Neospinosaurids. I decided to start this project with a family of contemporary theropods on Karun, called the Neospinosaurids, the planet's oldest lineage of theropod dinosaurs. They all descend from Earth's Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, which arrived on Karun around 95 million years ago in the Cretaceous. While it went extinct on Earth, potentially due to loss of its territory during major environmental changes, it managed to survive on Karun for much longer. The Neospinosaurid lineage underwent quite a few dramatic and unusual changes. Spinosaurus itself is quite specialized, especially in its piscivorous diet and semi-aquatic lifestyle, which is also debated, as right now no real consensus on how much time Spinosaurus actually spent in water exists. Whatever it was, on Karun, 2 subspecies evolved. The lineage split very early into the ancestors of a more aquatic and a more terrestrial group. Yeah, terrestrial Neospinosaurids are a thing on Karun. Their ancestors are most likely wading predators that hunted in shallow water and changed their habits while settling in new territories. So far, the species is unknown, and it might be possible that more terrestrial lineages evolved several times throughout the family's development. The species that is the ancestor to the more aquatic lineage most likely is Spinosaurus carunensis. They abandoned their habits as wading predators and instead became highly adapted swimmers and divers, able to pursue prey in deeper waters. They mostly inhabited estuaries and coastal regions. Several species of Neospinosaurids seen today come with traits much different from their ancestor. Not only are the aquatic Neospinosaurus and Thalassospinus, as well as the terrestrial Thanatonyx, much more muscular overall, they also develop more robust and wider skulls, because instead of being mainly piscivorous, they adapted to hunt a wider range of food. Why this happened and how long it took them is unknown, much like why the lineage split. But whatever it was, being less specialized allowed the lineage as a whole to be a lot more resistant to environmental change and survive in this world. Now on to the extant species of Neospinosaurids. Note that aside from the scientific name, I'm also listing the names given to them in the language of local tribes. I will do that with most of the other creatures as well. Also, all species show clear sexual dimorphism, with males usually being larger and featuring more vibrant display structures, like their sails and the crests on top of their heads. The lineage's namesake is Neospinosaurus aquaticus, the aquatic new-spined lizard, called a tateran by the locals, which roughly translates to crocodile dragon. It is the second largest Neospinosaurid species, with males reaching 18 meters or 59 feet in length and up to 19 metric tons in weight, while females grow to 14 meters or 45.9 feet at 15 metric tons. Males have a more vibrant blue coloration with red and yellow patterns on their sails. These animals already reach extreme sizes compared to Earth's theropods, which is only possible because they already spend most of their life in water. Fully grown males rarely even come to land, and females only come there for nesting, using their strong forelimbs to dig nests. They provide parental care similar to crocodiles, guarding the nest and helping their young into water. The Atateran mainly inhabits the coastal regions of eastern Arum. Due to their size, they rarely move further inland. Compared to Earth Spinosaurids, they have rather robust jaws, as they not only hunt fish and fishing pterosaurs, but also other marine reptiles. The largest Neospinosaurid and also the largest theropod to ever evolve on Karun or Earth is Thalassospinus giganteus, or Unoctaran, the great ocean dragon. They fully abandoned the land and moved into the open ocean, being the apex predators of almost all of Karun's more temperate oceans. Females reach lengths of up to 20 meters, or 65.6 feet at 38 metric tons, while males reach lengths of 24 meters at 50 metric tons, but the largest living bull known, named Raunok, or ruler of the waves by a local tribe, is estimated to be 27.5 meters long at 65 metric tons. The largest individual ever, a specimen known from a single skull that measures 4.2 meters, probably reached the extraordinary length of 29 meters, or 95 feet, at 78 metric tons. Thalassospinus have powerful jaws and robust skulls, able to handle a lot of force, with bite forces of 160,000 to 180,000 newtons, giving it one of the strongest bites of any animal on Karun. These apex predators mainly hunt large sharks and whales, as well as other marine reptiles. Their massively reduced hind limbs would never be able to carry a fully grown individual on land. Females give birth to living, fully developed offspring. Females and their young move in groups, while males usually leave the group after reaching maturity. The Onash, or Borealospinus frigundae, is the only Neospinosaurid that moved to Karun's polar regions, around the northern continent of Kaimere. They are also called the seal lizards, because of their lifestyle and ecological niche. Their hind limbs are greatly reduced, severely limiting mobility on land. A layer of blubber and waterproof feathers insulate their bodies against the cold. Despite being very limited on land, they are fast and agile swimmers. Their jaws are rather narrow compared to the other marine Neospinosaurids, and they are mostly piscivorous. Males reach lengths of 11 meters or 36 feet at 8 metric tons. Females reach 9.5 meters or 31.2 feet at 5 metric tons. Males and females form strong bonds and take turns nesting and guarding the eggs. Furthermore, owners often form larger colonies, depending on prey availability. Ciconiasaurus cristatus, the crested stork lizard, or achuca, is a rather strange species of Neospinosauride. With longer legs and a long neck, as well as a pointed beak-like snout, they are wading predators, hunting similarly to storks or herons, at riverbanks and lake shores. Their beak allows them to impale their prey, consisting of fish, amphibians, and small reptiles. Aside from that, they also have long, robust arms and large claws for catching and holding larger fish. Males grow to lengths of 7 meters or 23 feet at 2 metric tons. Females reach 6 meters or 20 feet at 1.8 metric tons. A close relative to the achuca is the olu, or Nanospinosaurus suceps, meaning crocodile-faced dwarf-spined lizard. They are the smallest contemporary Neospinosaurid and fully terrestrial. Males have a green skin coloration, while females are colored in shades of brown. Males reach 2.5 meters long at 100 kilograms, females 2.1 meters and 90 kilograms. Compared to other Neospinosaurids, they have relatively large eyes adapted to low light conditions, and they are mostly nocturnal. The olu mainly hunts insects and small reptiles or mammals. They use their enlarged thumb claws to dig into dead wood to find insects, and their narrow snouts allow them to reach into tiny spaces to catch hiding prey animals. They almost completely lost their tadpole-like tails. Only males have raised neurospines, but this paddle-like tail serves them as a display structure only. The olu lives in a habitat known as the Southern Forest Steppes, a part of southern Karun, where the vast prairies make way for open forests. There are not many theropods above 2 tons found in this region, as it is dominated by the atan, Karun's largest terrestrial predator, part of the already mentioned, more mysterious clade I will talk about another time. One of Karun's largest terrestrial theropods is the taoar, or Thanatonyx australis, the southern claw of death. They are closely related to the achuca and olu, although they are a lot stockier and adapted to hunt other large animals. Males reach 12 meters or 39 feet in length at a weight of 8 metric tons. Females reach 11 meters or 36 feet at 6.5 metric tons. Similar to Acrocanthosaurus, their tall neural spines serve as extra muscle attachment. They have robust jaws for a Spinosaurus descendant, but their conical teeth are still more adapted for strong gripping bites. To kill their prey, they use their long, powerful arms and, most importantly, their large claws to pierce through the skin into the internal organs. Yeah, this is a trait I got from Kaimere's Megaraptorans. The taoar is common in Karun's southern prairies and very successful, but its distribution was limited by the already mentioned atan. My final addition to this family so far is Spinosuchus apatos, meaning deceptive spined crocodile, called onoku by the locals. It inhabits the tropical wetlands of Karun's eastern continent Batavia and took over the niche of larger crocodilians. Males grow to 11 meters or 36 feet in length at 7 metric tons. Females reach 10 meters or 32.8 feet at 6 tons. They are muscular and stocky and can overpower large prey, mostly other dinosaurs or crocodilians. They have a similar hunting style to crocodilians, ambushing prey and pulling it into the water to drown it. Additionally, they are still comfortable on land though and can gallop quite fast, allowing them to also pursue prey out of water. Males fight for mating rights similar to Komodo dragons, rearing up and trying to bring each other to the ground. Onoko occasionally also hunt humans when the opportunity presents itself. They are quite opportunistic hunters in general. And this is pretty much it with my rough overview of the Neospinosaurid family. In hindsight, this video seems a bit rushed. That's because I really needed to get something out after months now, since I usually try to work on one video for no more than 2 months. But due to low motivation I pretty much did nothing for 2 months, which is why it took me so long. And instead of releasing one long video about the environment this takes place in, I decided to explore Karun itself more in depth with each video I make. I already have plans for future videos, with the next two ones being a species profile of Thalassospinus and a video about the Rahunok himself, which will also go deeper into the cultural significance of the species. And then I will explain the Spinosuchus, the other family I finished now. Furthermore, I'm planning to make a documentary about Ateoar, something like with Kaimere's Megaraptorans, which is why aside from the plant videos, I will mostly focus on the southern prairies and forest steppes of Arum for the next bunch of species. For now, this is everything I have to say about this project. With that, thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.